Today we are speaking about a hero who is fighting against the supremacy of the United States, Edward Snowden. The 31-year-old former US intelligence employee arrived in Moscow last year after leaking a lot of classified information that show how the US government tried to control everything in the world. Foreign and domestic surveillance activities used by this government is totally illegal and should be punished with a lot of penalties. For us Russian people, Mr. Snowden is a hero. Authorities granted him a three-year residency permit. They also gave him a house in Moscow. Mr. Snowden is allowed to work in Russia and leave the country for up to 3 months a year. Since 5 months, Mr. Snowden has obtained a job with a regular pay. If he works 7 months left, he could be received a Russian residency permit. The Obama administration continues to insist that Mr. Snowden come back to the US and face criminal prosecution, but as long as he stays in Russia, he can be safe and don't have to care about his security.
In France 1, we are going to talk about Edward Snowden.
My name is Ed Snowden.
Edward Snowden is an American computer professional who worked for the CIA and the NSA and revealed details about different programs of mass surveillance in America and Britain. In June the 6th of 2013, he makes public, thanks to the media as The Guardian and The Washington Post, confidential information of the NSA concerning the metadata, phone call capture in the United States, and the surveillance program of the American and Britain's government. To justify his revelations, he said that his only purpose is to tell the public what is being done in his name and what is being done against him. After his revelation, Edward Snowden was charged in June the 22 of 2013 by the US government under charges of espionage, theft, and illegal use of government property. Exiled in Hong Kong in June 2013, then in Moscow, Edward Snowden received in July the 31st of 2013 temporary asylum in Russia. In August the 1st of 2014, he obtained the right of residence for 3 years in Russia. Edward Snowden's case is a subject of controversy. He has been variously called a hero, a whistleblower, a dissident, a patriot, and a traitor. His disclosure have fueled debates over mass surveillance between national security and information privacy. Audio Jungle. And now on CNN, a documentary about Edward Snowden. Born in North Carolina from a federal court administrator and a former Coast Guard, Edward Snowden on May 7, 2004, enlisted in the Army Reserve as a Special Force candidate. On September 28, 2004, this high school dropout is discharged from the Army Reserve without completing any training or receiving any rewards. On May 17, 2013, Snowden has its first encounter with Washington Post reporter Barton Gellman. 4 days later, Snowden leaves for Hong Kong. In an email to Gellman, Snowden requests that the Post publish within 72 hours information about a program named PRISM, a surveillance program that gathers information from Microsoft, Facebook, and Google. By lying openly to the public, Edward Snowden has endangered the American society. He is now exiled in Russia, where the government will do everything in its power to bring him back to the country so he could be judged like the traitor that he is and be punished to the fullest extent.